Hi, it's Jen Droske, and we are back for part 3 of the orange drawing painting series. We are using watercolor paint pen brushes today that I got at Michael's Craft Store. You can get at Hobby Lobby. For the background, we're going to be using the blue, the brighter blue, the brown, and the yellow. So let's get started. And I have my clear water blending brush and a little extra water in a dish just to make it a little bit quicker for blending. So the first thing I'm going to do is just put a little water just going to paint a little clear water on my background. Now this is just a heavy Bristol board. This is not watercolor paper. So you can paint really on, I think, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, now I'm going to take the brown and I'm just going to add a little bit on these lines. And because I already wet my paper, I know I'm going to make it a little bit darker down here behind the bowl, so I might as well. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my clear water. I'm going to smooth this out some. Now the reason I added so much brown down at the table edge and where the bowl meets the wall is so that we can, it's going to make the bowl pop out more. Right down here if we make this darker. I'm going to leave some white space just because we like the different values. It doesn't have to be perfectly blended. I am going up and down with my brush. So vertical. I'm not going left to right because that would kind of change the grain. For my table, I will shade it left to right. But for the wall, I'm going to go up and down. Okay, now I'm just going to add a little bit of blue here. Blue is the opposite of brown, or I'm sorry, blue is the opposite of orange. This is going to add a nice little, it's complementary color. If you mix them together, you will get a brown or a gray. But if you use them like this, foreground, backgrounds, it's going to help brighten your work up. So I always use opposite colors, or what we call complementary. And the opposite or complementary colors are yellow and purple, orange and blue, and red and green. Just seem to get nice work. Now I'm going to put a little bit of yellow because we have it in our painting. We want to make sure we keep everything unified and balanced and keep it all together. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing for my table. And this will be it. I'm going to take this yellow, moving left to right. And I'm just going to have a little bit of brown. And I'm probably going to take my clear brush and just tap it on. I want to make sure the table stays pretty light. I am just about done with this. We don't want the table to distract from the bowl. This is it. Now we're going to add a little blue on this bowl and we'll be done. You just have fun with it. Everything takes time. I've been painting for about 20 years. I taught art in the classroom every day for 13 years. So I'm used to working really quickly. Once this dries, I can go back and look at it and decide if I want to make changes anywhere. But I think this gives you an idea. We're going to let that dry and kind of see how it looks. It'll be okay. If you mess anything up, just add a lot of water to it and kind of just keep rubbing. And it'll start to fade out. Add a little more blue. And I could keep playing with this. But I am going to call it finished. Oh, a little blue dropped on my table. I can add some yellow and that's it. We'll call that finished for now. And we'll take a look at it when it's dry. Thank you so much.